Good morning, all. It's time for last week's Energy Today. It's July 7th, 2025. It was a very calm week for the most part, I think, in the energy sector, especially in oil and gas. Oil, WTI traded roughly around that $65 oil price. We saw a small bump in the middle of the week when Iran did not allow, once again, nuclear inspectors into their facilities. This is just a great example of what Michael Tanner, oil and gas financial expert, was talking about in one of my latest episodes of The Crude Truth, that the market really overreacts. We'll see what happens there as far as Iran and allowing people, the inspectors into that area. However, I agree with President Trump. Why does an area so rich with oil really need nuclear power when oil and gas can provide them all the power that they truly need? Another article on my Substack this week was actually an article I wrote in regards to what I saw at the Hart Energy Capital Conference. Pecos, we had the opportunity to sponsor a wonderful panel on hedging and how to get ahead of it in such a volatile market. Some great things were said. I definitely recommend you to not only go read that article, but also watch that full panel that we've provided to you. Shout out to Hart Energy and their team. Another thing we're going to be watching this week is what happened yesterday at the OPEC Plus meetings. We know that they've continued to open up the spigots. One concern that I have is, even though they've continued to open up the spigots, is they're not being able to hit those oil quotas, meaning they're not being able to raise their own oil production right now. So not only has the price not changed very much, but OPEC itself is not able to raise their production numbers physically, even though they've said on paper they're going to raise them. The other big thing that happened was the one big beautiful deal was one big beautiful bill was passed. This is something that is truly going to shake up the oil and gas industry and the energy industry as a whole. I'm going to be diving into that, doing my own doing research, following up with some other industry experts to get their opinion on it, and I'll definitely be bringing in more congressmen and women to talk about it as well. So we will stay ahead of that game. On a final note, I just want to say that from the Trevino family and Pecos companies and our team, our thoughts and prayers are with those individuals down there in Kerr County. Being a Texan, obviously, I've been to Kerrville before, once or twice. It's gorgeous. However, that doesn't matter at this time, as I want to give a shout out to all the unsung heroes that are looking for all the individuals that have been swept by these horrific flash floods. Thank you to all the first responders and everybody that is doing their part. Thank you again to all the camp counselors that were brave and saved so many lives. And there's some stories that are just now coming out, and some we may never even know. There are great places to donate. I'm going to put one in my LinkedIn. I already have one on Instagram. It was vetted, so there are even more better places. There are even other places you can donate. Please feel free. Again, our hearts go out, and God bless you all. May God give you all strength. God bless Texas. We'll make it through this week. Thank you, and have another great week.